Hello everybody, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. How's it going? We are closer to the weekend now than we have been all week. Isn't that exciting? Good to see everybody. Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Tonight is stream number 20 of our 100% completion challenge that we started all the way back in January of this year. We have officially put more than 70 hours into this challenge and we have a lot to show for it, thankfully. It would be a much bigger concern if I said we had 70 hours into this challenge with nothing to show for it, but no. We have got over 700 Korok seeds to show for it, which I think is pretty good. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, pretty good. We've also got over 100 shrines. We've only got basically 2.5 more areas to explore, and then of course we have to beat Ganon, but so far so good. We're really chugging along here. Specifically in the month of September, of course, we've really been grinding Breath of the Wild and we've gotten a lot done. So that's what we're going to do this evening, is just dive right back into things, continue our journey through the Hylia region specifically, continue to stay cozy, relax, hang out, and have some fun here in Hyrule. It was Wednesday, my dudes. Yes, it was Wednesday for some of you guys across the pond. I guess it's now Thursday, but still Wednesday in my neck of the woods. Good to see you, TS. Good to see you, DNA. Here's our current totals. We have 700 Korok seeds, 104 shrines. Let's see how many more of each that we can get this evening. My Wednesday involved getting accosted by a vampire. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize Edward Cullen lived in Finland. Well, hopefully that all went well. My Wednesday was okay. It was a Wednesday. It was fine. It was a bit of a slow day, but you know, like I said, as far as days go, I can't complain too much. I've said it once, I've said it a million times. My favorite part of any weekday that I have to work is, of course, the end of the day when I get to hang out with you guys. This is the best part of Wednesday right here, so thank you guys for being here. Hey Meerkat, I'd much rather be here watching ice melt than listen to any more news. Yeah, it's gotten to the point, I mean, this isn't new for me. I have very much limited my news intake over the past couple of years, because while I like to stay abreast of what's happening in the world, it's gotten to the point where all news is usually just extremely negative. And you know, like us as human beings, we aren't built to process that volume of negativity and that volume of constant world updates and discord and strife, and it's just a lot for mental health. So yeah, I try my best to limit my news intake, and then especially over the past couple of weeks, I've really been limiting it, because there's nothing positive to come out of any of the news. And so it's tough. I would absolutely much rather be here watching ice melt than watching the news, so I'm glad you guys agree, and we're gonna keep things positive. And I've always said my favorite part about this stream is that it is such a break from the horrors of our modern reality, and so that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. It's going to be really comfy, cozy, low-key, and we're going to forget about anything happening outside of this little bubble that we have going on here. I got incomplete instructions for how to prepare for my blood work. I was told not to eat for at least 10 hours in advance. That's all well and good, but I was told it's okay to drink water. Apparently drinking my normal amount of at least 1 liter was too much, though. What? I agree with Meerkat. I'm confused. 1 liter of water is too much? Isn't that like the recommended daily intake? And also, I feel like I've never been told when I go to get blood work that I've drank too much water. I've heard many times that I haven't drank enough water and my veins are very small. I have never heard of an instance where someone drank too much water. That feels like counterintuitive. Apparently you're only supposed to drink at most like 1 to 2 DL. I'm not sure what unit of measurement that is before blood work. But that's, who knew? I didn't. Incomplete instructions, absolutely. If that was a real thing, then why didn't they tell you about it? A deciliter, oh. I gotta be honest, I wouldn't be able to tell you how big a deciliter is. Is that like a cup? The more you know. See, that's another thing I love about this stream, is that I always learn new things. Educational stream, I've been saying that for many, many years now. Hey Beast, I'm guessing chat rules had an update because Twitch decided to pop it up for some reason. Yeah, so I never had any official chat rules on the stream. I just never did. When I started streaming, they weren't a thing, and then they were added in an update, I don't know when. And I decided a couple days ago, I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's add the chat rules. Obviously, having the rules there and having people follow them are two wildly different things, but I figured why not? So we added some rules. It's all as you would expect. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Be kind and respectful. You know, it's stuff that I don't need to tell you guys. But again, I figured why not? Let's add it there. Let's make it official. Tiff, I'm American and I know what a deciliter is. Yeah, but I can guarantee you the average American doesn't know what a deciliter is, Meerkat. You know a lot of things. You are well educated. I'm sure if you asked the average American what DL meant, they would not know. So, I don't know if we can take your knowledge of it as any indicator of what the average American would know. 1 cup is 2.36 DL, says Google. Okay. Anyway, thankfully they were able to draw the blood all right. I'll hear the results on Friday. Perfect. Fuck a deciliter, drink a mega pint? I mean, if the mega pint is a fresh Michelob Ultra, then I'm all in. Now, I walked up to our next Korok spot. I was kind of just exploring as I was blabbing there. So, I think I missed a Korok right here, and then there's one here. Let's do our map out. One here. One here. One here. One here. And if you remember, on our last stream, we are still waiting for a blood moon to happen. Because we need the tiny guardians in the shrines to respawn so we can take a picture for another shrine. So we are still waiting on that. So if a blood moon happens, we need to drop what we're doing and immediately go to this shrine right here, the Pumag Nite shrine, which should have a small guardian for us to take a picture of. Then we can bring those pictures down here to Puffer Beach and complete that shrine quest. But for now, it is only noon in-game, so we may as well just keep Korok hunting while we're waiting. Hey Kev, how are you? Happy Wednesday, good to see you. Welcome to Breath of the Wild. It's going to be a comfy, cozy evening here in Hyrule. As it always is. Let's see how many Koroks we can get. That was our first Korok of the night. Breaking the Korok seal. That should be Korok number 701. Megapints don't exist. Megapint is a marketing term, not officially a million pints. Yeah, probably. Sounds like... I mean, I was captured by the marketing. Also, I think I messed this up. Remember when I was picking the durians off these trees? And I was like, ah, free durians. Because normally, when we have 3 trees with fruits on them, they're always apples. And we have to make the 3 trees look similar. But I'm pretty sure in this instance, I was supposed to use the durians to do so. So by picking all of them, I don't think we can actually get the Korok. So we'll have to wait for those to regrow. I think that takes like a full in-game day, so that's fine. Let's keep moving for now. So we'll come back to that one. Okay. Got this one here. Yeah, durian trees. Huh, interesting. Interesting. Well, whatever. We got fairy lights here. And some blue nightshade that we can grab. And some sneaky river snails. They're not very sneaky if they're just sitting there waiting for me to pluck them up out of the pond, but anyway. Anywho. Look, they're literally just sitting here. What is sneaky about you? You are the least sneaky thing I've ever seen. Now, there's actually 2 fairy lights here. That's interesting. I've never seen 2 so close together before. 2 fairy lights and a bunch of sneaky, put that in quotations, river snails. If they are very sneaky? Are you sure about that? Plop. So sneaky, I'm just getting all of them. It's because they're posing as loose stones. Ah, it's a camouflage technique. Hey Conman, how are you? Good to see you again. Welcome on in. We're just getting started with another night of Breath of the Wild. We have officially passed 700 Korok Siege, which is super exciting. We're getting there slowly but surely. Inching towards completion. Now, I found the brick. But where's the other pile of rocks? Normally, there's 2 rock I see it. I was going to say, normally there's 2 rock formations and you have to make one match the other. But I can't do that without a pile of 2. But I found it. It's over here. Hello, I missed last stream because we were putting flooring down in my room. How did it all turn out? Hopefully it's all done now. You've got some fresh, fancy new flooring. So for anyone wondering, the plan for stream going forward, obviously, we're streaming Breath of the Wild tonight. The next week, we're going to be streaming Breath of the Wild again, plus doing our monthly Community Day. This month, we're going to be switching up our Community Day games. We're going to be playing a game I haven't played in ages, which is Marvel Rivals, so that's really fun. And after that, I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from streaming. I'll be off for almost 3 weeks, and when we return, we will be changing things up a little bit. We'll be putting a bit of a pause on Breath of the Wild, a temporary pause, of course, and we'll be jumping right into Hades 2, which is a game, obviously, if you've been around the channel at all lately, you'll know I am super, super excited for. So we'll be diving right into Hades 2, playing a whole bunch of that. And then we'll be returning to Breath of the Wild later in the year, and we should finish the challenge just in time for the end of the year. So that's the plan, is by the time we're finished with Breath of the Wild, next week we should be, I mean, we're not going to finish the challenge. I'm hoping we'll be at 800 Koroks by the time we, like, sort of pause the run, such that when we pick it back up again at the end of the year, we'll have, like, 100 Koroks left, and it'll be smooth sailing. Your floor has been completed. It's so much better than bare concrete. Oh, you were going from bare concrete to flooring? Yeah, I can only imagine that's going to be a huge upgrade. The sneaky snails never get discovered. They reveal themselves. Since we talked about your consistency the other day, would that 3 weeks maybe be your longest break from streaming yet? Maybe. I feel like I've taken 3 weeks off before, because, like, I go home sometimes for, like, 2 or 3 weeks, so around 3 weeks is usually, like, that's, like, the biggest break that I've really ever taken, so yeah, I mean, 3 weeks, I guess, will be big, considering my track record, but, won't be too bad, hopefully. Like I said, we've got lots of exciting stuff waiting on the other side when I return. I cannot wait to play Hades 2. And then we'll finish this challenge later in the year. Another game I'm really looking forward to finally got a release date as well. It's from the former Telltale developers, Dispatch. So we're going to be playing some of that as well. The remainder of 2025 is going to be awesome in terms of streaming. I mean, all of 2025 has been awesome in terms of streaming, but really excited to finish this challenge and start some new games as well over the next couple months, so I mean, it's up there at least. We'll miss you. Oh, you know I'll miss you guys too. It'll be like 1 week in and I'll post in the Discord like, I miss you guys. I can't wait to come back to stream. So just know that the feeling will be 100% mutual. And by the time those 3 weeks are up, yeah, I will be itching to come back to stream. So luckily, like I said, lots to look forward to when I do return. But yeah, we're going to see how many Koroks we can get over the next couple of streams before we put this challenge on a small hiatus. And I'm really hoping we'll get close to 800. Because that's a really manageable number then when we return. It's like, ah yes, we only got 100 Koroks left. And we'll be able to knock that out fairly quickly. With the pace we've been going, I think we probably will get to 800. I mean, look, we've been streaming for what, 20 minutes? And I've already gotten a bunch of Koroks. This area in particular, the Hylia region, is just absolutely infested with Koroks, so it's making things move very quickly. We already got a lot of the, like, more mountainous regions out of the way, and those were a bit slower going, a bit more of a slog, because there was so much verticality and mountainous terrain to traverse. So this area is just so much easier. Speaking of, is that all the ones I had mapped out? Right up to the Dea Village ruins? Yes, and then there's this one right here, which I already got. There's that one, that one, that one, that one. Let's just make sure I got them all. That one, that one, that one, that one. We still need to go back for that one, but we'll wait for the durians to regrow. Okay. And then from the durians... we're going actually back south. So durians are here. And then there's one here. One here. One here about. One here and one here. I just defeated a Guardian Scout and it dropped a spear pointing straight up. It didn't fall over. No way! That's pretty cool. Glad to hear you're having fun with Breath of the Wild this evening as well, Conman. What's everyone else up to on this lovely Wednesday evening, or Thursday morning for some of our friends across the pond? Hope everybody's having a nice evening. I don't have a capture card yet, so I took a picture with my phone. That works. You can also take a screenshot right on your Nintendo Switch as well. I've got lots of screenshots on my Nintendo Switch. That makes me want to go see them, actually. Let's see. I have 434 screenshots and videos, all taken from when I very first got my Switch. Let's go down to the very beginning. Oh yeah, this is the very first screenshot I ever took on my Nintendo Switch. Wow. I wish it had a date. Does it? Yes, it does. March 16th, 2017. That's crazy. Wow, because The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was the very first game I played on my Nintendo Switch. And honestly, it's going to be the very last game as well. Because by the time we finish Breath of the Wild, it's going to be close till the end of the year. And I'm getting a Switch 2 for Christmas. I never thought about that before, but that's actually... That's crazy. We're going to come full circle. The first game I ever played on the Switch is Breath of the Wild, and it's going to be the last game I play on Switch as well before I transfer to Switch 2. You can see I took a lot of screenshots during my playthrough. This is so awesome. I love that you can see the date. April 9th, 2017. So yeah, it was... You can kind of see the order I played games in, too. It was Breath of the Wild, then it was Mario Odyssey, then it was Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I took a bazillion screenshots of. Oh my god, still going. Can you tell that I love Fire Emblem? This is crazy. Then it was Pokemon Sword and Shield. Then it was back to Fire Emblem for DLC. Then it was Animal Crossing. Then it was Sword and Shield DLC, Pokemon Unite, Ace Attorney Chronicles, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Splatoon 3, Pokemon Violet, Tears of the Kingdom, Echoes of Wisdom, then Xenoblade Chronicles X. Holy moly. You should have snuck in that pic I posted of Agumon with a gun just to throw people off. Hey, Rector. Oh my god, that is the most, like, out of context image ever, and I love it. But yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't know the last time I really looked through my screenshot gallery like that. That was kind of cool. That was like a trip down memory lane there. You can see all the screenshots I accumulated over my 8 years with my Nintendo Switch. That was kind of fun. I'll have to start the collection anew when I get my Switch 2 for Christmas. I'm doing good, Rector. Thank you for asking. Happy to be here as always. Hoping to have a comfy, cozy evening Korok hunting here in Hyrule. See how many of those seeds we can collect. We're currently at just over 700 Korok seeds, so we'll see what our final count is by the end of tonight's stream. But I think we're going to be inching closer to big 800. Maybe we'll get to 750 tonight. It really depends. Because as I mentioned, the speed of Korok collecting really varies depending on the environment you're in. Like, there were some streams where we were only getting like 15, 20 Koroks because they were really spread out, or they were in these very mountainous regions like the Gerudo Highlands. But so far, the Hylia region has been A, easy to traverse, and B, not too annoying. In that the Koroks haven't been difficult to find, and they haven't been too spread out, so it's been good so far. Knock on wood, I like the Hylia region. Or it was some fuck-ass golf one, exactly. God knows that slowed us down as well. I was saying at the beginning of the stream, we've officially put over 70 hours into this challenge now, which is a lot of hours, but we certainly have a lot to show for it as well, judging on the amount of Korok seeds that I have. And tonight is stream number 20, so we have put a lot of time into Breath of the Wild over the last year. But luckily, we are right on track to finish up the challenge by the end of the year, which was always my goal, so I'm happy about our progress. Now, let's get back on track. Here's our next Korok. Doesn't look like it's going to be a blood moon tonight, unfortunately. I was saying on our last stream we were patiently waiting for a blood moon because we need some of those little guardians to respawn so we can take their picture and actually access the next shrine. But that's a regular looking moon up there, so we'll try again tomorrow night. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen one yet. I feel like they occur like every 2 to 3 hours in game, but... And I feel like we've put 2 to 3 hours in, but I don't know. I guess not, because we haven't seen one yet. Yeah! Ow! Getting electrocuted while standing in a body of water is not ideal. Getting electrocuted while it's actively raining, also not ideal. Oh, they're not electric, they're just regular. Okay, cool. Cool, I'll point you with the, or poke you with my pointy stick, rather. Someone's shooting arrows at me. No way, no how. I don't know who you are, but hopefully your aim is as bad as a stormtrooper, because I'm just gonna run away. And try to collect these flowers. Boom, easy. Easy. Thank you very much, little guy. Now, next we're gonna continue heading south. Should have rock beneath slab to the southeast. Not sure how many Koroks we're at. I've lamented about this many times during our 70-hour collection-a-thon, but there is no way to actively check your Korok count. The only way you can check it is in a loading screen, so in cases like this where we're kind of just rolling and there's been no loading screens required, I have no idea how many Koroks we have, so stay tuned. Our next loading screen, you'll find out. Man, the number of times I simply walked away from enemies to save time and durability, absolutely. It's a valid strategy. You can't kill everything that you see. Because A, time is precious, and B, as you just said, weapons in this game are especially precious. So I have certainly walked away from my fair share. Yeah! Oh, I was hoping I was gonna get that first try. Okay, speaking of walking away from enemies, though, I think I am gonna have to take this one out, or he's gonna ruin my good basketball shot, I think. We're not gonna let that happen. Hey, Euro, how are you? Happy Wednesday! Hope you had a great day today. Welcome on in. You know the drill by now. You know what we're up to. We are collecting Korok seeds. Ugh. And to do so tonight, Link must play basketball with a boulder. Just the way the founders intended it. Should have tossed his skull instead of a rock? Oh, that's a great idea! Morbid basketball. That's so much more fun. Ah. See, I tried to get closer, but then we sort of like lose the height. But then when I'm at full height, I feel like I don't have enough distance. This is a tricky one. Oh, that was so close. Off the rim. The worst part is we're gonna run out of rock soon. New plan. What if I do this? I mean, I can do that. Did it really work? Nope. I feel like this is a stasis puzzle. You can try that too. This is my last rock. The worst part about stasis is I never know. Oh, fuck. I never know how much distance I need. Okay, we might have to come back to this one later when we've got a fresh supply of rocks, because all the mines sunk to the bottom. Oh, no, wait, there's another one. Let's try, Conman's suggestion. Let's try stasising. Clearly my other idea of throwing it onto the ice and then throwing it from there wasn't gonna work, so. As I was saying, the issue is, like, I never know how much power to give it. Like, I don't know. Maybe there? Not even close. Now you see my plight. I actually do kind of like these puzzles. It's just that some of them are a little bit more difficult than others, and this is a key example of one that is fairly difficult. You think 4 spear thrusts will do it? Alright, well I found some more rocks, so let's see if you're right. Oh! Okay, well, good thing there was another rock there, or I would be very upset about that. Also, let's get rid of you before you ruin my day. Okay. One, 2. See, now I've got to aim it, too. 3. Oh, that's not even close. Too far. Turns out 0 thrusts didn't do it. Shocking, right? 4, or that was 5. 5 was way too much. If I actually did 4 in the correct direction, we might have had it. See, I spoke too soon. I was like, we are really on a roll with these Koroks here. None of them have been challenging or slowing me down, and then boom. Challenging and slowing me down. Right. That's 4. Oh! I guess it's 3! God damn it. This is bananas. 2 was way too short. 4 was way too long. I guess 3 will be just right, hopefully. Let's find out. One, 2, 3.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
How many rocks have we thrown now? That has got to be like 10. On the bright side, it does look like the rocks are actively respawning before our very eyes. But yeah, no, this is ridiculous. Good thing rocks grow here. So 1 wasn't enough, 2 wasn't enough, 3 wasn't enough, 4 was way too much. I don't know what that says for us. Maybe I put the rock back a little bit and then do 4? Like I put it like right here? And then do 4, maybe? This is insanely difficult. I feel like this should not be this difficult. Oh, my spear broke. Good. Good, 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 good. Oh my god, that was so close again. This is bonkers. Okay, so back even a little bit more than that. Like right here. One, 2, 3, 4. So any further back than that, and it sort of rolls up the slope. This is the hardest basketball challenge of the entire game. I've tried everything. I tried throwing it from every position. I tried getting it on ice. I've tried every spot and every different amount of power. Time to find a physics major. I am flabbergasted. So flabbergasted that I'm just chucking the rocks into the river. Okay. It's times like these that I really just want to punt a Korok into there. Use a Korok as my basketball. Oh, that's a good idea. What if we get an ice backboard? That might help us out. I like that idea. Put ice like right there to act as like a bit of a backboard, perhaps. And now we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. What more must I do? Hopefully, between those 3 pillars of ice, something will happen. Change your surname to Bryant? Maybe that'd help? At this point, that's the only thing left that I haven't tried. This is bananas. The only positive thing is that, as Euro said, rocks apparently grow here, which I feel like the developers were like, yeah, this is hard. We've got to at least throw the player a bone and make the rocks respawn, because, like, this is a bit much. So at least they gave us that. What sort of jump range do you have with a rock in hand? Could you put ice right at the shore and jump to it? That's another good suggestion that I am definitely willing to try. I could maybe jump off right here. Yeah, because this is clearly not working. Okay. Let's see, what kind of jump range do I have with rock in hand? You know, I don't even know the answer to that. We will find out together. Call it a science experiment, if you will. I mean, it's a fairly good jump range. It's gonna be about if I'm high enough to jump on there, though, is the thing. Yeah, I think the ice is gonna be too high. Can I get it in a little closer? I think that's the closest. No, that's not true. Okay, here we go. Ugh. No, without my hands, I don't think I'm gonna get there. It is a surprising amount of air, but... Oh! See, like, I can get up there, but I don't think I can get the rock up there. Can you skip the rock off the ice in front of the hole? I'm loving all of these suggestions. Keep them coming. Let's try that. Okay, so we put ice here. Then we throw. It glides. Yes! After 20 attempts and about 10 different strategies, Euro had the winning strategy. That was all we needed. Skip the rock off the top of the ice surface and let it just fall in. Thank you, Euro. Thank you, everybody, for all your suggestions. And thank you for your patience while I completed the world's hardest basketball challenge, apparently. Oh my god. That was craziness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. All right. Well, at least we can say we're done here now. Done with you. 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 Still need to go back to you, but we'll give it some more time. And from here, we're going to continue heading south. Yay! I hope there's no more basketball in my future. It's about all I can say. Okay, so we're going rock circle to the southwest. So from here, we're going all the way down to the top of this mountain, because you know Koroks love making me climb mountains. Then we're going here. Then we're going here. And then, obviously, the map sort of cuts off, but right at the bottom, there should be a path here. We can pick that up. Then we'll go here. Then we'll go... There's like two right. One right here. And one right there. We'll obviously need to fill in this portion of the map, but I think we can get the last couple here without having to do that. So, let's go right up to the top of the mountain. Looks like Link won't be playing in the HBA anytime soon, the Hyrule Basketball Association. Considering, like, Link is 5'5" on a good day, yeah, I don't think he'd make it, unfortunately. Not only is he extremely short, but he also has terrible, terrible, basket making skills, as you saw there over the last 15 minutes. For the best. Have you seen the Gorgon squad this season? Literal boulders in the paint. Nice. Yeah. I read the Floria River as Florida River. Yeah, this is actually the DLC for Breath of the Wild that takes you into South Florida. It was a heavily requested feature. As much as we love Hyrule, we much prefer a game that takes place in our favorite place, Florida. Is Beast still here? I feel like making fun of Florida without Beast being here is just a wasted opportunity. Link's on the search for bath salts currently. The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Community. I never knew Florida was this mountainous. Yeah, that's true, actually. That's true. There's not enough beaches, there's too many mountains. And a surprising lack of bath salts. Hey! Look what we found here, though. This is fun to stumble upon. Boy, Sweet boy, please, listen to my story. Sure. I am Melania. Have you ever felt the pain of losing a horse companion? If my powers return to me, I may be able to help you out in some way. So please, I beg of you, help me regain the power I've lost. All I need is 1,000 rupees. When my power has been restored, I should be able to be of use to you who loves horses so. Now, you have rupees for me, right? Hand them over quickly. In order for me to regain my power, I need 1,000 rupees. Her whole vibe really changed there, didn't it? As soon as she started begging for money, her tone really changed. Alright, here you go. She really snatches them. You could say thank you. Oh, there it is. Thank you. You're too kind. I am revived! I mean, this is looking very Florida now, actually. Oh, at last! Free of that tiny bud after so long! If my arms were corporeal, they'd have cramped for sure. And you're the one who set me free, are you not? She looks a little different than some of the other great fairies we've seen. And yes, her name is Melania in Florida. Wow, I never put two and two together. Yo, what? I don't remember this great fairy. Yeah, so this is not actually a great fairy. This is actually a horse god. I suppose you deserve a reward for setting me free. What shall I do? Shall I make you my meal? I only jest. If a horse you love passes away from some sort of tragic fatal accident, it is within my power to revive that horse. However, if I detect vile intent behind the death of your horse, you will suffer my wrath. I only jest. Let me see. So you're good with horses. All seems to be well. The friendship you established with a horse really is extraordinary. Remember that such a friendship is a two-way road. Horses care for you as much as you do for them. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'm not sure what the relationship here is, because it is the horse god, but at the same time, they were inside a bud like Great Fairy, and their hands looked just like a Great Fairy, so I'm not sure if there's some sort of, like, Great Fairy horse hybrid. I would love to know sort of the lore behind Melania. She's certainly an interesting character, but that is the horse god. So now that we have her unlocked, if anything ever happens to Horsey, we can bring her back. Wait, can she restore my stall horse that died before I could get it to a stable? Perhaps. I'm not sure if that's an exception due to the type of horse, but it's worth a shot. She might be able to work her magic. Alright. Now, from Melania Spring, we'll go south to a Magnesis puzzle. Let me Google it before I try. Good call. Before you walk all the way down there. Maybe she's a centaur and we only saw her top half there. Maybe. The what god? That's so inappropriate. Hey, Luke. Alright, where are you going? You're going right... here. Bum-bum-ba-dum. Bye. Aw. This would have been the perfect place for a little Rivali's Gale. Where's our next Korok seed? Yeah, see, it's up there. Should have got that one first and then flew down here. I didn't realize what a difference in elevation we'd be faced with. You can't even stable a stall horse? No, you can't? Really? I don't know if I knew that. I thought you could, but no, I guess it's like, any of the other sort of interesting animals you get. Because, like, you can't stable a bear either, or like a deer, or you can only stable horses. So I guess a skeleton horse, unfortunately, doesn't fit the pure definition of horse. Now, I think I see where you go, right here. Right here. Heck yeah! Okay. Next up, we've got rock atop ledge. I assume it's this ledge right up there with the palm trees on it. And then you can see there's a tower right there, which we'll certainly grab as well now that we're in this neck of the woods. What I would really love is for Rivali's Gale to come back. We could just float right up this mountain, but nope, they're gonna make me climb it the old-fashioned way, so let's change our outfit to be conducive of just that. Let's put on Link's climbing gear. I should sort this. Yeah, that's better. The look on the stable hand's face when you try to stable a bear would be priceless. Yeah, you get some really good dialogue if you roll up to the stable riding a bear. He is V-shocked. Or like riding one of those bad boys. He's V-shocked and immediately is like, what do I do with that? No, 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 you cannot keep that here. It's funny. Climbing up a mountain, climbing up a mountain, climbing up a mountain. Wonder what's at the top. Just kidding, I know what it is. It's a Korok seed. That's why we're doing all this. Now, ooh. Wild bananas. Mighty bananas. Okay, there should be... What did I say? Oh my god, are you serious? I climbed all the way up here? And that isn't where we were supposed to go. We were supposed to go right here. Oh. Well, it's fine. Link got his daily exercise in, right? All is well. Oh, man. Okay, well, let's grab these couple of Koroks here that I have marked, and then we'll go to the tower. But you are 3 nanas richer. That's a good point. That's a great point. It wasn't completely worth it. In the end, we got bananas out of it, so it was a trip well taken. Now, there's a big sleepy guy right there. We're gonna give him a wide berth. Our next objective is at the very top of that pillar right there. Because, again, the Koroks like to make me climb shit. Fiber is important. Fiber is very important. God knows when the last time Link pooped was. Not in the 70 hours that I've been controlling him. Hey, Kirky, that shit was bananas. And we all know how to spell that, right? Because we're all millennials. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. At least we get a nice view of the setting sun, and if you look back there, you can actually see the camel divine beast as well. It's a beautiful view, actually. Potassium, too. Important electrolyte. See, Link, it was totally worth climbing that cliff with your bare hands. He was holding it in for 100 years of sleep. I'm sure a few days more isn't going to change anything. That's true. Now... You see on the left side, I've got my Divine Beast icons. The second one there is the bird, and it's in the middle of charging, so we're gonna wait.
What can Skittles do that guys can't? Come in a rainbow of flavors.
Oh my god! Wow, okay, Idaho. It's that kind of night. Thank you for the 100 biddies.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Thank you, Rivali, because I didn't know what else to say about that. To be honest with you. Rivali really, came in just in time there. Had to check before I sent that one. Yeah. Alright, so we get 2 more. There should be a balloon over here atop a palm tree. And then we should have a flower trail. Link being able to eat after sleeping for that long without dying of refeeding syndrome is immersion breaking. Between wondering how he pooped and, I mean, we have a lot of questions about how Link was ever able to wake up from his 100-year-long coma. But, that's that Sheikah technology, I guess. Oh my god. He also has very, very sturdy bones. I can't believe he hasn't broken a bone yet during these adventures. This in my Christian Breath of the Wild playthrough? Bye! Okay, and now we're looking for flower trail. Yep, I see it. At Sargon Bridge. Sargon? Maybe when they put him in that 100-year-long coma, they also replaced his bones with, like, carbon fiber or something. Nice. How's everybody doing this evening? Good to see you guys. Welcome to Breath of the Wild. As you can no doubt see, we continue our 100% completion quest, and slowly but surely we are getting there. We're just over 700 Korok seeds now. I actually need an updated count. I don't know exactly how many we have, because you can only check how many Koroks you have when you hit a loading screen, and we haven't had one like all night. So, because I'm curious, I think actually now, well, no. I was gonna say now's a good time for me to fast travel and check, but scratch that. Since we're right here, I'm gonna go get that map tower, and then from there we can fast travel and then check our Korok count. I think it's titanium. Carbon fiber doesn't resist compression all that well. Okay, titanium bones. Now, unfortunately, that tower is at the top of another cliff. Surprise, surprise. So, best thing for us to do is probably to go up this side. Because again, I am out of our magical gust power, Revali's Gale, for the time being. We're gonna have to wait for that to recharge, which takes about 5 minutes. So, we'll put Link to work, climbing a few more cliffs. It's very cyberpunky. There's literally a body mod called Titanium Bones in Cyberpunk 2077. Perhaps this is the prequel. Before Night City, there was Hyrule. This is where it all began, with a little Sheikah technology. Pharaon Tower, being absolutely blasted by rocks. So we're gonna climb. Climb, 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 Link, come on! Okay, I think I'm high enough now that they can't actually reach me. You've been playing too much Blueprints over the summer. You think it's all connected. I've got so much red string still lying around, TS. I've got to use it somewhere. Also, oh no. It's raining. Okay. Luckily, apparently, raining does not affect my grip while climbing up a tower, which makes sense, because there's actual handholds here, so it shouldn't be as slippery as climbing up a bare rock surface. Oh my god. This is not the night that you want to be climbing up a very tall tower. But alas, we're here and we're doing it. Alright, this is going to be the second last map region, which is crazy to think about. Link's grip is insane, though. Yeah, seriously. Grip strength is off the charts. Psh, thunder schmunder. Scanning area. I mean, Link's been struck by lightning multiple times in this game, and he's still climbing up towers, no problemo, so it's truly nothing to worry about. He'll just shake it off, just like he did a 100-year-long coma. There we go, regional map extracted, and as I mentioned, that means we actually only have one area of the map left, and it's right in the middle. We saved the best for last. Central Hyrule will be our final tower. But for now, what we'll do is I will actually warp back to the Pumag Nitai Shrine. We can check our Korok count and then see if the durians have respawned on the trees just up above it. Maybe Link's just a Pokemon, an electric type? We're at 720 Koroks. Holy crap. We collected 20 Koroks in an hour of stream. That's a good clip, I think. Well, Tiff struck our hearts like lightning. Aw, Luke. Gosh, now I'm blushing like I got struck by lightning. Do people blush when they get struck by lightning? I would imagine their skin gets red, so I guess that's similar. As we know, lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place, so Link's already a statistical impossibility. In so many ways. Do Canadians blush? I can't speak for my people, but I can tell you, I am certainly a blusher. I'm a big blusher. I turn red very easily. So maybe I'm a statistical anomaly among the Canadian people, but lightning causes this cool as hell scar to form on your skin? Really? Why is that? It's literally shaped like lightning. I didn't know that. Does not look like the durians have regrown yet, unfortunately, so we'll have to come back later for that Korok. That's okay. Instead, what we'll do is continue moving north past the Sargon Bridge. There's another one right here. There will be a shrine quest we can pick up right here. And then another Korok right there. Let's go grab those couple first. Get away from these skills. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did I survive that? I only lost like 1 heart and I just ragdolled down a mountain. Link, dude. Link is the sturdiest twink there ever was. You took the fast lane down the hill. Yeah, that's one way to get to our next Korok, I guess. I remember a story confirmed true of someone filming a lightning storm with a selfie stick. And, how did that story end, Kirky? That's what I want to know. With one less cell phone. Oh no, do you see this one? I've got to get both rocks up there, but they're connected. So pulling one pulls the other, and everything's slippery because it's raining. Even just touching it pulls the other one in. How do I do this? Oh, I've got an idea. What if I put one up, then I stasis it, and then I move the other one? Yeah. Wait. Ah, okay, there we go. Woo. Apparently the tattoo-like effect on the skin is called Lichtenberg figures. Apparently trees get it too. You can Google it. I see, this is what I said. I love about this stream. It's an educational stream. I always learn something new around here, and that's my fun fact for today. I'll have to Google it later. Now, our little accordion friend is here, and he's who's going to give us our next shrine quest. Hello, Cass. A visitor, so deep in the forest. Ah, we meet again. I trust you're keeping well. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? Yeah, let's hear it. Excellent. Without further ado. Where the forest dragon splays its jaws, a shrine sleeps with noble cause. The forest dragon? I've never seen a dragon in a forest around these parts. Though I suppose the forest from the song could be the Demel forest north of here. There's definitely a secret lying in wait. It's just a matter of tracking it down. May the light illuminate your path. Okay, so that's a new shrine quest. The Serpent's Jaws. And before we follow it, we do have another Korok to grab. Right there. Being struck by lightning is surprisingly harmless is the wrong word, but surprisingly few people die from it. Apparently the death rate's only something like 10%. Yeah, one of Alana's coworkers was actually struck by lightning. She has hearing loss in one of her ears. She's basically completely deaf in one of her ears because of it. But other than that, she's completely fine. So it's crazy because, yeah, you think being zapped by a bolt of lightning has got to be lethal. But no, apparently, I mean, it is to some people, and obviously can have some very, very serious side effects, but it's not as lethal as you would think. People definitely do die from it, but yeah, it's interesting how many people actually live from it as well. Okay, so speaking of this Demel forest here, let's mark out our Korok path. So there's one here, there's one right there, there's one right here, one right here, one right there, shrine there, Korok here, Korok here, all the way down the other side, there's Korok here, and a Korok there. Alright. So, first up will be a boulder we're looking for. Can you ask her if her friend has a tattoo made by Zeus? Yes, I will ask her. I'll ask Alana to ask her coworker if she got a cool Zeus tattoo, for sure. They're not lethal, but they are very, very frightening. Man, there are a lot of monsters in here. In these ancient Zonai ruins. Okay, so the first one we're looking for is, still a bit further in. Because I thought it was this one, but this is the Durians one, so we're leaving that one for now. First one should be up here. Your Link's stamina bar is crazy compared to mine. Yeah, this is fully maxed out stamina, actually. It can't go any further than 3 rings. Alrighty. So, it's something to do with these boulders. There's a boulder there. Oh, I see. There's a boulder in every corner of this area except for right there. So we're gonna have to knock that one down. Yours is a hyperlink and mine is broken. That's a top tier pun, Kirky. 10 out of 10. Wow. That's a good pun. Alright, so how we're gonna get this down is we're gonna stasis it, then I'm gonna throw my spear at it, and hopefully that'll knock it down. I'm worried that isn't enough. Let's give it an arrow too. Whew! Just enough. Alright, now we just gotta push it into place. This is a different one. I've said this a lot, but I can't believe how 720 Koroks in, we're still finding unique Korok puzzles that we've never encountered before. It's crazy. You'd think we would have seen them all by now, you know? Kirky's on fire tonight, I know! So good. Alrighty, so that should have been Korok number 723, I think. If my count is right. And then up next will be another rock up on top of this mountain. I think 723, yeah. I very well could be wrong, but it's somewhere around there. Yeah, next time we load in, we should be going to a shrine soon enough, so next time we load in, we'll get a concrete number. Bye! Okay, so we got you there, then it's gonna be a rock beneath a cracked boulder coming up to the northeast. Also, I gotta start coming up with what I'm gonna write on that command once you find all 900. Yeah, because we've definitely got to immortalize the ahaha command with something to say all the Koroks have been found, so we're gonna have to put our thinking caps on and think of something good for sure. That's gonna be such a glorious moment when we can change the texts of the yahaha command to say, we found them all. Absolutely glorious. We're gonna have a party when I find all 900 Koroks. I'll get like a Korok piñata and we'll break it open on stream. Alright, so we got a magnesis puzzle here, but where is the block? The block is on the opposite claw, apparently. Of course it is, because they love to make my life hard. Okay, so I have to go over to the other side. This is the dragon's head that we heard about in the song. I guess before we go to the other claw, there is a rock up on top of this tree. Nothing to seed here. Oh, that's good too. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them, the little fuckers. Yeah, maybe even something just as simple as, yahaha, we got them all. Ah, yes, there it is. Rock out with your Korok out! Wow. The jokes are coming fast and furious here, folks. How am I gonna drop this without it falling? Okay, maybe if I put it right there. Okay. Waiter, this wine is Koroked. Shakalaka! We found them all! Oh, that's good. Yes. Hit him with a Hestu Shakalaka. I like that too. Okay. think it's gonna fall if I put it there. No! Yes! There we go. I'm very interested in what is in this Pinterest link that Beast posted. Oh my god! Okay, I'm glad I trusted you, Beast, because that's actually amazing. A Korok pinata! They do exist! Well, I'm gonna have to contact Cornelia Whitman to create a Korok pinata for me, I guess. That's so fantastic. Wow. The first time Beast has ever posted a wholesome link in this chat. Alright, that's done, that's done. That's done. Okay, so now it's the shrine. Now, unfortunately, I believe this is another shrine where we need a dragon scale. Yeah, it 100% is. You've done well to find this spring. Offer Farosh's scale, received from the Golden Spirit, to the Spring of Courage. I, Goddess Hylia, will guide you. Okay, so we're not going to get in there anytime soon. What I'm going to do is grab these couple of other Koroks that I have marked around first. Then we'll go get Farosh's scale. That's it. No pinatas for chat or Tiff. I'm always wholesome. Yeah. Nah, yeah, trusting a pic posted by Beast is a bit of an ask. If y'all get struck by lightning, you have between a 90% chance of surviving. If I get struck by lightning, I'd have 64% survival odds. However, if you're American, you'd probably survive and the medical bills will make you wish you didn't. So if you're ever going to be struck by lightning, be Canadian. And yes, I know how to make piñatas. I learned as a Spanish project in high school. We'll get to crafting, Beast. I'd say we'll probably finish up this challenge in December, so the piñata can be my Christmas present. You've got 2 months to make it and ship it to Canada, and then we'll beat it with a stick live on stream. Okay? You just gotta get me the piñata, and I'll do the rest. Also, that is a very fun thing to do in Spanish class. Make piñatas. I love that. Craft these nuts. I heard what you said about Florida. Though Canadians usually have to wait 3 to 4 months before they can see the doctor, yeah. Trade-offs. Longer wait times but no medical debt versus no wait times but lots of medical debt. I mean, I know which one I would pick, but obviously our system is not perfect, and we certainly do need help. My partner is a doctor, so I know full well the struggles that the healthcare system faces, and it is critically underfunded, unfortunately. Speaking of unfortunately, look what we've got here. We have got another golf challenge. Yay, my favorite. Remember how the last one went? Pretty sure it took, like, literally an hour? Oh! Hang on. Get out of there, jellies. Stop, 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 stop. Yes! Okay, that was a good shot. That set me up for a birdie for sure. Okay, so why make a piñata when you can buy them? I don't know. I would have never ever thought to have made my own piñata. Because, yeah, you can buy some fantastic piñatas at the store, but I guess if you're looking for, like, a very specific character for your piñata, for instance, a Korok, you gotta get to crafting, because you're not gonna buy that at the store. Oh, too far. I feel like healthcare is critically underfunded and staffed everywhere. Yeah, I think you're probably right. It's not just a Canadian issue. Oh, I had such a good setup and hit it way too hard on the final green. Kirky says, I mean, I could have corrective surgery that involves electricity in my brain, so I wonder what lightning would do. Kirky's about to go outside in the next thunderstorm with a selfie stick for free surgery.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
We have ladies you can hire to make your piñata? Whoa! Think I could hire them to make a Korok and then get them to ship it to Canada? No, stop! Please, no! Please stop. No! Oh, that was so close! And it's not even gonna give me the decency of rolling in on the way back down, you dick. Okay, 2 hits. Yeah! Okay, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. We've done some golf challenges that have been a lot harder than that one, so... Thankfully, that was not too bad. Alright. That one is done. Next up, we've got a race to the southeast. A selfie stick on one hand and a lightning rod in the other. Fix me, Zeus! Fix me! Kirky waving his selfie stick about. I'll let you know what happens, and if you hear nothing from me, you know how it went. Yes, we'll know that you have ascended Mount Olympus and kicked Zeus out of his throne, right? You'll be looking down on us all. You become the next antagonist of the Hades game. Hades 3, starring Kirky. I want the ultimate crossover. Dwayne Korok Johnson. Oh, man. You guys are funny tonight. That, or Zeus turned Kirky into seasoning. He turns into Salt Bae, but the salt is Kirky. Kirky's first act as ruler of Olympus. Rename it to Olympuns. Bye-bye. Alright, we've got 2 more here. There should be rock above waterfall, and then fairy lights. Then we've got to go see if the durians have finally grown back on those trees, and then we've got to go shoot a scale off a dragon. Oh god, those guardians are alive? No. You are supposed to be... not alive. Stop that right now. Kirky says, I would make for terrible seasoning, and TS is very true, you're English. Oh, wow.
Fatality.
That's good. Luckily, we know exactly where to go to hunt Pharaon. He comes out of the lake here, Lake Hylia. So after I grab this Korok, we'll just go post up in Lake Hylia and wait for him to emerge. Then, oh, actually, before we do that, I don't have any arrows right now. So the first thing we need to do before all that is I need to go to a stable and buy some arrows. Then we'll post up, wait for Pharaon to emerge, shoot a scale off him, check on the status of the durians, and go from there. So, we also still haven't gotten a blood moon. We need a blood moon to be able to unlock the shrine down here, so many things we're actually still waiting on. I just walked into the Pharaon region trying to get to the tower. Stasis is amazing for highlighting all these durians. Yeah. Same goes for me, unfortunately. It's salt and pepper and congestive heart failure up here in the north. It sounds very Canadian as well. Wow. Salt, pepper, and congestive heart failure. That's frickin' funny. Now, Beetle, I need to buy all of your arrows, my guy. Ooh, you again? What are the chances? I came here looking just for you, Beetle. Oh. Wrong button.
Wow!
20 arrows. And then another 10. 30 arrows from our good guy, Beetle. Alrighty, let's go, post up on Hylia Island, I guess, and wait for the dragon to come out. Maybe I should just Google where the best spot is to sort of farm Farron. Or Farosh is the name of the dragon, actually. The lightning spirit of the Farron region. Okay. Farosh will begin at early morning at Lake Hylia. Fly down from Lake Tower to the top of the first bridge tower and wait for it to appear. Well, it's currently nighttime, so what I should have did then was I'm going to go back to the inn, I'm going to spend the night, and then I'll do that tip. You can never have enough arrows. No, seriously. I think arrows are like the most valuable currency in this game. Also, we're at 731 Korok seeds. We are rocking and rolling, folks. 104 shrines. Okay, so back at the stable. I'm actually going to spend the night here.
Hey!
Yeah, no, you're right. 731 TS. Are you farming Garrosh? No. Farosh. With an F. Who is the dragon spirit of the Farron region. Yeah, wrong franchise. But very close, literally. Just one letter apart. Speaking of Farosh, at 1:40 a.m. it flies southeast of the Farron Tower. I just saw it. Okay, that's a good tip. So if I can't get it in the morning, it'll come back this way at night. That's good to know. So he should come out of the lake at some point, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly down here. We're going to sit on top of the bridge tower and wait for him to come out. It's cool that me and you are in the same area of the game right now, Conman. Both exploring Hylia. Oh, there he is! Now the thing is he gonna go that way, or is he gonna come back across this way? He's going that way. There's no way I'm gonna be able to catch up with him. Okay, this is not gonna work. Well, what if I fast travel over here? Because it looks like he's heading that way, so we might be able to intercept. He moved a lot faster than I thought. You think he does do a circuit of Lake Hylia? Okay, well maybe I jumped the gun a little bit then. I'll load in here and see where he is. Did he despawn? Where? The fuck? Okay, that is very strange. That is very, very strange. He was there, and then I fast traveled over here, And now he's gone, so perhaps fast traveling actually despawned him? And if that's the case, what do I do to get him back? Might just have to do this whole thing again. Fast traveling might pass a non-zero amount of time, so maybe he's just moved along. Yeah, you'd think he didn't move that far, though. So far, it's nearly 3 a.m. and Farosh is hanging out near the Faron Tower. Okay, so if that's the case, let's do this then. Let's go back and spend another night at the inn. And instead of sleeping till morning, I'll sleep till midnight and then fast travel to the tower. And maybe that'll work. No, it doesn't look like any significant amount of time passes. Because it was 7:15 a.m. as I just traveled, and it's now 7:30 a.m. So, like, yeah, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, but not enough for a dragon to full-ass disappear, I don't think. I think that was very strange. Oh, I meant to do night. Okay, this will still work, though. This will still work, because he should be coming out of the lake now. So I'll just go... Should I go to Hylia Island, maybe? And wait for him to come up. Maybe that's where I'll go. Oh, great. Perfect day for dragon hunting. It's freaking pouring rain. Where's the bridge? It's on that side, so he should come up over here. Here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Oh my god. How did I almost miss him? That's like embarrassing. My guy is freaking huge. What exactly are we aiming to do? We need to shoot his body. We just literally need to land an arrow on his body. So I need him to come down a bit more. Which I think he's going to do. Okay. Oh yeah, this'll work. This'll work. There we go. Perfect. So now you see that glowing light? That's a scale. You just gotta go pick it up. Well, that was easy. I love the music that kicks in when you get close to the dragons. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's Farosh's scale. It contains powerful electricity. And now we need to go deliver it back there. To do so, we're gonna go back to Pumag Natai Shrine. We're gonna check on those durians. Then we'll float down to the spring. Alrighty, I'm glad that wasn't as hard as I feared it might be. And then next up we're going to be heading east into the Faron region. But one thing at a time. Is this the right way? Yes, I deleted the stamp there. I shouldn't have done that. Just in case I forgot. At least the rain's cleared up. Not sure what is squawking there. You. Are the durians back? I can't tell from all the way down here. If they are not back, seriously, how long does it take? They're not back! What the heck? It's been like 1 hour of real time and multiple in-game days. This one is back. But the other ones are not. That is so weird. Okay. I guess it's, still not time for us to get that Korok seed. Does someone want to do a quick Google search? How long does it take for fruit to regrow on trees in Breath of the Wild? Kirky says, you mentioned Rivals a few days ago, and so now I have the Rivals itch. Yes, Kirky, next Tuesday. I guess it'll be Wednesday for you. But next Tuesday evening, we're going to be doing our monthly community day. And this month, we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be playing Marvel Rivals. So if you're around and free and awake and would like to play, obviously the thing with Rivals is it's kind of a the more the merrier sort of mentality. I would love to get a group together so we could play some Marvel Rivals and have a fun little community evening. It has been literally months since I last played, so I'm going to be extremely rusty. But I'm excited to give it another go. It's a 1% chance to respawn for every minute you're on a different map grid. What? That's such a low chance. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what you're saying is I should just totally move on and we'll come back here like way later on and get that. Maybe at like the end of tonight's stream we'll come back and see if it's there. I can't believe that it's such a low respawn rate. That's actually kind of crazy. Hey Morgan, did you see the Persona X Overwatch collab? I did, yeah, that's pretty cool. Your path has shown itself, now go forth. I haven't played Overwatch since they released Overwatch 2. Obviously, I think we all know how well that launch went and sort of the issues that they've had there, and so I haven't played it since it's been Overwatch 2, which is many years now. It's been many years since I played Overwatch, but I did see that they have done some cool collabs lately, so that's cool. Alright, luckily we already did all the legwork just to get in here, into the Sheikh Hatha Shrine. So we're gonna grab our loot. We're gonna grab our blessing, and then we can move on. We're actually done. Well, other than the frickin' durian tree, we are actually done in the Hylia area now, which is exciting. We've only got 3 zones left. The Farron region, Central Hyrule, and then Hyrule Castle, which isn't really its own area, but it kind of is because it's so big. But yeah, we're getting through this here now. This is getting exciting. 105 out of 120 shrines, 731 out of 900 Koroks. So yeah, we will leave the final Korok of the Hylia area for later. Stupid durians. And for now, we'll head east into the Farron region. So let me do my Korok mapping. We'll start here from the tower. There's one here. There's one there. There's one there. There's one here. And then there's 2 up here in this little river area. Okay, let's go. First one we're looking for. Oh, it's another durian offering, so I gotta be extra careful this time. First one we're looking for is durians. Officially over 80% done with the Koroks. Really? That's awesome! Oh my god, that's actually a huge milestone. 80%? Yes! I seriously, I feel like I thought I would never get to this point. Like, I remember like the first 50 Koroks we got, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a slog. And I mean, it has been a slog, but at the same time, it has also been really fun and has moved along perhaps faster than I thought it would. 81.22%, let's go. Alright, so I see the durian trees here. We'll deal with these enemies first. Luckily, these are very low-level enemies, actually, so... Just takes a couple sword hits and they're done. Okay, now I'm gonna take a close look at these durians. So that one's got 2. That one's only got 1. Oh my god, there's so many. I have to make all the durian trees look the same? Holy moly, okay, imagine being described as a low-level enemy. Yeah, okay, I have to make all these trees look the same. So it's not the lowest branch. It's the second lowest branch that needs to keep its durian. So that one needs to stay, and this one needs to go. You can see how I missed this at first, because it isn't as obvious as, like, the apple puzzles. This is a little different. So then this one... second lowest. And then this one... this one only has 1. Second lowest. This one only has 1. That one only has 1. Okay, they all only have 1, so what? Oh, wait a minute. I don't think this was about the trees. I think it was literally making an offering. Oh. Well, that's easier. Again, it's crazy that I'm still getting new Korok puzzles after 731 seeds. Yeah, that's so much easier. Okay, whew. Didn't have to worry about messing up the trees this time around. Perfect. Okay, next up is fairy lights to the northwest. My enemy drops generic loot. Can't even farm for XP. Only a small step above non-story NPC in terms of level of insult. You're a Bethesda regular. An NPC with generic dialogue. That was like the apple offerings, but bigger. Yes, exactly. The fruit was bigger, the statues were bigger. It's like we're in Texas. Or so I hear. Never been. Well, I hear the jingling. There you are. Yaha! Now we're doing a race to the northeast. hold on. Isn't durian the Southeast Asian stink fruit? Yes, I believe so. I believe durians are stinky. Best not slice one open then, Link. Now, I'm pretty sure this race is going to be straight up this frickin' cliff. And it just started raining, which means that's gonna actually be impossible for me to do, so we'll come back to that in a second once the weather clears up. We'll go get the flower trail up here first. Can you imagine, after 100 years, we finally show up to save Zelda? She's about to jump into our arms and give us the biggest hug, and she's like, wait a minute, why do you stink? Link's pockets are just full of sliced durian. Linky Link, the stinky twink. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Pockets full of sliced durian and monster guts. Ode to Master Sword. Coming soon from Dolce & Gabbana. It's an aphrodisiac. Do you know how much I had to sweat to get to you, Zelda? I can't exactly stop to take a shower. No, but I am stuck in the rain a lot. I should just put soap in my pockets at this point. Where did the flower go? Must have went up there. Yes, it did. The issue is, just like the other thing, it is raining. If I could mod Breath of the Wild, this is one mod I would definitely install, is for Link to not slip while it's raining. Because it is just so inconvenient. Are there no clothing items or such to increase grip strength in the wet? Maybe there is? Nothing that we have, though. Oh, there is! It's the Froggy set, I'm pretty sure. The Froggy armor set does do just that. But, again, we don't have it, so... Okay, luckily the rain has stopped. So now I can climb up here. The Spider-Man Zelda mod. Yeah, that's what I need, Jay. I mean, it is kind of Spider-Man-esque. My guy is climbing up this sheer cliff face with no handholds. This is as Spider-Man as it gets. I found a Warhammer mod for Bannerlord 2. I'm worried I'll forget what grass looks like. Touching grass is overrated, Kirky. Overrated. Dive right in. That sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, so we did that. We did that. Next will be a rock pattern up. This way. Surely there's grass in the game. Yeah, that's a good point. Just roll around in the in-game grass. It's good enough. You don't get hay fever. It's way better, honestly. Do you see how much grass there is in Hyrule? I've been touching grass for dozens of hours at this point. Oh, big sleepy guy. That is quite the spot for a nap, my guy. I'll just leave you to it. And we'll head to the next Korok. Now we just had to do a triple backflip off the side of a cliff into a somersault and finish with the most uncomfortable aura-affirming Spider-Man squat known to man.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
So I am going to use the Master Sword just the way the Lord intended, which is as a lumberjack wood cutting axe. We're going to cut down these trees because I'm then going to have to take one of these rocks across the balance beam. Oh no, no, no! Fuck! Let's try that again. Maybe I'll try this one this time. Oh, Link! Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, Jesus! I was like moonwalking on the side of the stick. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Third time's the charm. No! Stop dropping the... Okay. Whew. Nice. Phew. Alright. Oh, neat. Link holds his hands out for balance when crossing a beam. Such a little detail, but so good. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why this game is so iconic. It's just like little things like that. Just so much attention to detail, right? Come on, Link. Go, 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 go. Put your... Ugh. Yeah, he's not very good at mud walking, that's for sure. And I can't use the trees to get across because they're on that side. How am I gonna do this? Oh, wait, I can just do this. When in doubt, Rivali's Gale. Over the mud puddle into our next Korok. Oh. Oh! That was so rude. So rude! Okay, it should come right in front of me. There. The only thing that could have made this game better would have been smithing your own weapons, shields, and bows. Absolutely, or at the very least having a way to repair your weapons, shields, and bows. Like, I think this is as close to a perfect game as it could be, but I really don't think the perfect game exists because there's always some little way that you would tweak or add to a game, right? And that is certainly one thing that I would add to the game. It is a fantastic game, but like everything, it's got room for improvement, and yeah, some sort of like smithing system would be really cool. I guess the dragons just fly off into a portal in the sky when you shoot them. I tried to get more than one scale. Yeah, you can only get one scale per day, unfortunately. So you can't farm. Well, you can farm. Then you just make a fire, spend the night, wait for the dragon to come back, shoot it, rinse and repeat. But you can't get more than one scale at a time. They will disappear, unfortunately. Okay. Let's get these next couple of Koroks. So next up will be to the northeast. There should be an acorn in a tree. Still no blood moon, which is crazy. Oh, speak of the devil, though. Or no, maybe that's just the sun coloring the horizon west. I don't think it is the blood moon. We're still waiting on that as well. We're waiting for the durians to respawn, and we're waiting to get a blood moon, so... We'll see which one of those happens first, I guess. Bye! Speaking of bye... Bye, skeletons! Should have some more pinwheel shooting up here. Don't want to use the zoom-in bow. I want to use... Yeah, something like this is better. We just go in a big circle, looks like. Okay, let's just pick a spot where we know it's going to be and wait. Easier than just trying to follow the balloon. It wasn't in the right spot. It's more like right here. One. Okay, so this one will come like right here. That was a little off. Two. Three! Oh, there's more than three? Oh, I thought that was it. Nope, there's four. There's five. Never mind, there's a bunch. Good thing I bought all those arrows from Beetle, hey? A lot of shooting involved. There we go. Made me work for that one, little Korok. Okay. So, we got those two. Next up should be a magnesis boulder in the center of Ryola Spring, which is all the way down that way. Hey DNA, welcome back. How's your evening going so far? And it's raining again. Luckily this mountain does have a little path we can actually walk on. It's been okay. I mean, hey. Okay is okay. Better than bad. We'll take okay. Hardy lizard. Guess we got breakfast. Imagine Link just like fisting. Wording. Holding a lizard in his fist and just chopping off its head. He saves Zelda from a 100-year battle with Ganon. She goes, phew, I'm starving. Got any food? And he hands her a lizard. Here. Chomp this. I mean, he puts them in a pot with monster guts. You're right. He's not an animal. He boils them with monster guts first. Okay, I was just say, what is wrong with your legs? Can you not climb up here? Ah! Wording indeed. An archer would say phrasing. Yeah, phrasing, phrasing works. Perfect. Now, there should be a shrine beneath the waterfall over here. Guess I'll put on my swimming armor. I never did get the pants for this set. Whoa, look at the dragon! That's cool. This, the Shota Saw Shrine, just tucked away behind the waterfall. Nothing like a good treasure behind a waterfall. I think that's like one of my favorite tropes in video games, is treasure behind the waterfall. That is, it's just, it's perfect. 105 shrines, soon to be 106, and 740 Korok seeds. Alright, we've got Impeccable Timing is the name of this challenge. And, I guess if I hit this, yeah, it's what I figured. Okay. So we've got to put the ball there, and as the name of the shrine suggests, we need to have impeccable timing. We might just need to try this. Yeah, so we need to get it exactly when neither of the blocks is there. Gotcha. Today has been made with a good tip for a weird location? Heck yeah! Nothing like a good tip, right? Also phrasing? It's got a $14 tip. Heck yeah, that's awesome. My timing is not good. Okay, what happens when I burn through all my available balls? I'm really off. I need to, like, hit it as soon as the blocks start moving, I think. Gamers when something's hidden behind a waterfall. Oh, how predictable. Gamers when there's nothing hidden behind a waterfall. What kind of bullshit is this? Oh my god, that still didn't work. And now I'm out of balls. I guess I'll just go out and come back in. The timing for that is tough. Oh, wait. I just thought to myself, can I stop one of the squares with stasis? I didn't even think about that. That might make my life easier. Let's try that. Did not even think about this. Yes, I can. Okay, that'll make it easier. So we stasis one of them, and then we only had to work with one. So I'll wait till one is up at the top. Then wait till the other one's at the top, and now go. Yeah, that's the trick. Okay. Perfect. And that, oh, wow, that tossed me over a chest. Cool. Gave me a small key. Alright, and now the other one is a moving target. First try! Damn! I'll take that. Tossed me over another chest, thank you very much. All I had to do was turn it off and turn it back on again, or in this case, exit the shrine and re-enter. And then all was well. Cool. We got 5 ice arrows, and now we'll grab our orb. Get out of here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This shrine's an artillery training school. Yeah, pretty much. For the Royal Hylian Army. Alrighty, and then there's one just outside here. It'll be a race. I was hoping we'd get to 750 Koroks tonight, and we definitely are. So that's good. It's a great thing about these couple areas that we were in. Hylia and then Farron. They're sort of infested with Koroks. There's so many. Makes it easy to collect them. Okay, here's the race. Now, it's gonna go up the waterfall, it looks like, so I guess I'll have to swim up it. Good thing we've already done the Zora region. Oh. I was hoping to just fall into the waterfall and sort of jump in halfway and start swimming up, but apparently that's not how it works. You have to start from the bottom. And I don't think I'm gonna have enough time now. Oh, just barely! Wow! The shot clock was at 0, but we got it. Let's go. Beautiful. Alright, so we really get to see the Farron region now. There's obviously a lot of water in this area. And looking at my map, there are so many Koroks. Holy crap. Okay, just like in and amongst this area right here, there's gotta be 25, 30 Koroks. There is a ton, so let's just start marking them. BOTW Point, there's a shrine there. There will be a stable there. Korok here. Korok there. 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 Here. 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 Oh my god, there's so many. There. There will be a shrine quest right there, and then a Korok right there. Korok here. Korok here. Korok there. Korok here. Korok here. I think that's it for this area. But I mean, look. Look how many there are. That's crazy. Alright, so starting from here, our next one we'll go to will be this one, which should be a magnesis puzzle. I really like this area because it's a lot different visually than some of the other areas. This area is very much like a rainforest jungle type of vibe, and it's really cool. It's really different. Okay, I see the magnesis puzzle. Question is, though, where is the block? Is it that? No, that's way too big. It can't be that thing. That's gotta be something different. The block must be on top of this cliff? No! Okay. Not what I wanted. My climbing clothes. I don't even know if the rock's on top of the cliff, but I don't see it anywhere here, so it must be. have just enough stamina to get up there, I hope. Only imagine how humid it is in this area. Must be a sweaty time climbing cliffs. And, I don't see... Oh, I see it! It's over there! Aha. Can I get this right across? Yes, I can. Oh, thankfully. That could have been so much harder. There it is. That's not so bad. Alright. Yeah. Should have pinwheel shooting over this way. In the forest. Oh. And a storm is rolling in. Great. Well, at least we don't have any more mountain climbing to do. We're sort of floating downhill now. That's a good time for it, considering the weather. Oh my god. Literally starting fires in the rainforest, and whatever electric equipment I have is starting to spark. Okay. Pinwheel. I think it might be up on top of this tree. I think I might be sheltered enough from the storm to be able to climb. Oh no, the storm's already passed. Jeez. That didn't last long. Are these balloons like hiding or something? Because that one I just shot was kind of hiding. Oh yeah, they are kind of hiding. Interesting. And you can't get too close to the edge or they'll despawn. Mm-hmm, okay. Cool. Next up will be the stable and the shrine right next to it. Oh, and there's Beetle. Lugging his giant backpack. Can you imagine how hard that must be in this heat and humidity? Although Beetle says, I really like it here, so... maybe he likes the humidity. Ooh, so you're here too. It seems fate has bound us together. You know me, Beetle. I'm always in the market for your arrows. I'll always take all you got. Got 20 of those, and you got 5 of those. Thank you very much, my friend. Bye. Alright, so here's the stable. Which means the shrine we're looking for is right up on top of that cliff there. Might be easiest if we climb this little lookout point. No, the lookout point wasn't as high as I had hoped it might be. We're still gonna have to climb this cliff. Beetle's got that exposed midriff. He's ventilated. I rage quit Marvel Rivals. Should I play Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? I mean, you can't go wrong with either one. Are you playing both actively right now, or like have you beaten one and you're still working on the other one, or what's the situation? Halt the tilt. Ah. The names of the shrines are literally the biggest hints you can get as to what you're supposed to do. I played Breath of the Wild years ago. I finished it before I got Tears of the Kingdom, but I never finished Tears of the Kingdom. Then I say you play Tears of the Kingdom. Try to finish that one as well. Oh, my inventory's full. Anything I can drop to make room for the royal broadsword? Yes, the soldier's spear can go. Just wait for my stasis meter to fill back up. We'll freeze this up the other side. I barely even started it. I got into some deep dark underground area and I gave up because I didn't know where to go. Yeah, so there's an entire underground area in Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom is cool because it has essentially 3 different areas. It has sky areas, it has regular land or ground areas, and then it has the underground areas. There's essentially 3 different types of areas in Breath of the Wild. Everything in the underground area, they might make you go there for a story-related reason at the beginning, but everything after that, the underground area is completely optional. So if you don't actually like the underground area, you don't need to go down there. But basically the whole point of the underground area is being lost and confused. It is very dark down there, but there's a ton to explore. But it is very dark. But if you end up down in the underground area and don't like it, you can just go back to the surface. Now, I'm wondering how I'm supposed to do this if I can only stasis one thing at a time. Oh, I can just cheese it like that. Okay, perfect. No, I like it. I just quit because I couldn't get out. Oh, well, hopefully you'll have better luck this time. Hey, PK! Yahaha! We are moving and grooving tonight. We started tonight's stream at Korok count 700, and as you'll see now as we load out of the shrine, we currently have 743 Korok seeds, which means we've collected 43 seeds in the last 2 hours, which I think is pretty good. I also got 107 out of 120 shrines, so we're definitely getting close to the finish line. It'll take us a couple more streams for sure, but we are slowly but surely making our way towards that 100% completion. So yeah, we're getting close, which is crazy to say because it felt like I would never get to this point. The first like 50, 100, 150, 200 Koroks, I was like, oh my god, this is going to take forever. And don't get me wrong, it has been quite the commitment, but we're really rolling now, and we're getting there. Alrighty, so after that shrine, we're now gonna get some Koroks over this way. Oh wait, I think there was a Korok at the stable. Yeah, see how this horse has a goatee? We just need to burn it. We need to shave the horse. What an interesting Korok. Huh. I don't know if I even would have noticed that the horse had a goatee if I wasn't looking at this guide, so very interesting. Hey Noella, you tuned in at the right time. We're just here shaving horses in Breath of the Wild. Alright. So we got the stable. Now there should be rock in middle of bog. Great. Bananas! No, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Leave me alone. I'm just harvesting bananas. You don't need to be angry about it. I don't think you eat bananas. And if you do, well, you snooze, you lose. Free nanas! We just got 9 nanas out of that. And Korok seed. Okay. There should be a durian offering up here. Yes, yes, yes. I don't get close to horses because my stress levels around them would make them stressy unfairly, plus smell. I mean, both very valid points, and I'm sure the horses would appreciate you thinking of their feelings, so. That's why Noella just plays the horse girl game. Yaha! Okay, fantastic. Then there should be a stone pattern down on the beach. This way? Yep. Pretty sure that's a stone talus right there. It's a suspiciously rather large boulder, so we'll leave him alone. We'll let him sleep. And we'll just complete the stone circle and then move on with our lives. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Beautiful. Now, we're heading to the east, and I think there's a rock on top of these rocks? Somewhere around here. Let's see. It's raining. There it is. Okay, and then there should be a balloon over this way. There it is. Probably don't need to use a bomb arrow. Seems like a little bit of overkill. Come on. Oh. There we go. Fourth time's the charm? Fifth time's the charm? I'm on mobile at the moment because my internet isn't working. We can't figure it out, and apparently no one can come till next Wednesday? What? Oh, Morgan, that sucks. You have to wait a whole week until they can come sort out your internet? Oh, that's too bad. Well, luckily we live in the day and age where, obviously, cellular data is extremely commonplace. If this was, you know, 2009, it would really suck. Luckily, our technology helps us out a little bit, even without a good internet connection. Okay, so balloon, then we've got, ooh, rainbow! Oh my god, this is so pretty! Walking along the beach, looking at the rainbow. I love it. Look at this. What a day for a day. Anyway, I think we unfortunately now need to climb all the way up this cliff. So let's start by doing that. Cut down on some climbing. And then the rest we'll have to do with our hands and feet. Up, two, up, two, up, two. Come on, Spider-Man. You got this. Damn, this is a tall cliff. Thank God I have max stamina. It really does make my life easier. Like, remember when we were trying to climb things at the very beginning of the run and I couldn't even get them? We'd have to climb up to, like, the top of a flagpole and I didn't have enough stamina to do it. Now it's like, I have enough stamina to climb literal mountains. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost there, Link. The worst part is I think we need to climb that cliff too, but it's fine. One cliff at a time. Imagine doing this with crowd control. No, I did my time. I was saying earlier that this run and the crowd control run were both difficult for different reasons. This is difficult just because of the sheer commitment and dedication and time involved with finding all the Koroks. but like it's not inherently difficult. Versus crowd control was legitimately difficult. So I've really done 2 challenge runs of Breath of the Wild. I've beaten Breath of the Wild with crowd control on and many people working against me. And I've beaten Breath of the Wild and 100% the game, gotten all the Korok shrines, locations, etc. So I'd like to think that if and when we can finish this run, I will have really earned my bragging rights when it comes to Breath of the Wild playthroughs on this channel. Yeah, you were the only person who ever helped me when crowd control was on, Morgan, and you know I appreciated it. You were the only one who tried to restore balance to the Force. Everyone else was on the dark side. Now, is this the rock I'm looking for? It better be, because I can't climb anymore. There we go. There we go. Now we should have a banana offering. B-A-N-A-N-A-S! I guess no S, because it's banana offering singular, but the point still stands. Ba-ba-ba-da. Bye! Okay. Take some more bananas, replenish my stock. Next up, we've got Magnesis puzzle to the northeast. Oh, I see it. It's like on the side of the waterfall here. Question is, though, is where is the... Oh! No, that's a chest. That's a chest. Oh, the block's behind the waterfall. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, so what I'm probably gonna have to do is... Cryonis... Magnesis... And then... Where do I put it, though? Oh. That makes sense. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, and then zigzag 1, 2. Was here? No? Let's go on this side. It's kind of hard to see where it goes. Okay, I need to get another block closer, I think. Go. There we go. Whew. That was tough. Couldn't really see what I was doing there, but I saw it well enough to get my Korok seed, so I'll take it. Alrighty, now, we now need to get up even higher again, because I need to go do a shooting challenge off the bridge. So what I'll do is I'll clean up this little path of stamps. And then I'll warp back to the Shy Uta Shrine, and then we'll walk over to the bridge there. Versus me having to try to go vertically from this position. So glad that the Koroks just give you the seed as soon as you complete the task. Yeah, there's nothing else you need to do. You do your thing, they let you go, you move on to the next one, because you gotta do it 900 times, so. Also, we've officially crossed 750 Koroks! That's pretty exciting. 750, folks. That's another big milestone. 3 more 50s and we'll be there. Never thought we'd see the day. Alright. Pinwheel shooting, here we go. Ooh, and it's a blood moon, finally! We've been waiting for a blood moon for what feels like forever. Okay, so we're gonna finish this pinwheel shooting challenge, and then we're gonna go right back to a shrine where we can find a little guardian and take its picture to access another shrine. This is something we've been putting off for a while because there were no blood moons, but we finally got one. That's a long shot they want me to make. Dang. We're 83.33% of the way there, or exactly 5/6. Oh my god, that's so exciting when you put it like that. 5/6 of the way there, 83%. Hell yeah! Speaking of hell yeah, hell yeah! Ah, alright. Blood Moon. May as well wait for that to get up to the apex of the sky. We'll grab another Korok seed over here. There should be, move luminous ore to the east. That's different. A Blood Moon, finally! A college student who did not like that person when the booze goggles lifted, but couldn't remember enough details to be sure they were in the clear. Wow. Yes, this is a monthly bodily functions joke. Sue me, it was easy. That was good, I like that one. Blood Moon, finally. There it is. I don't actually see the luminous ore. Oh, it's there. I don't know if I can remove luminous ore with an arrow, though, can I? Yep, I can. So it's a period piece? Wow, Kirky, good follow-up. Alright, the Blood Moon has risen once again. And then we also got this Korok. That was a twofer right there. Alright, beautiful. So, now that the Blood Moon has risen, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go all the way back to the Pumag Natai Shrine. When we go inside, we should hopefully see a small guardian. We need to take a picture of said guardian, and then we need to go down to the beach, where there is a woman snuggling a shrine orb who won't let it go until we show her a picture of 3 different guardians. The big one, the flying one, and the little one. We got the big one, we got the flying one. I could not find a little one anywhere, so I've resolved myself to just wait until there was a blood moon and the little one would respawn. So that's why we've been waiting so patiently for this blood moon. So now, hopefully, this should have reset. Yeah, perfect. Normally you wouldn't be happy that the Shrine Challenge has reset, but today's a special day. Alright, so now, just need to take a picture of this guy. Here's the question, though. This is a Guardian Scout. Is that different than, like, the little Guardians? The little tiny ones? It might be. If that's the case, I'll just go to... there was another shrine around here that had the little tiny Guardians. So maybe I'll go there just to be safe. Because this, upon further reflection, this might actually be different than what she's looking for. Because I think she just wants the little small ones that don't rise up and have arms. Let's see, I think the other shrine was this one. This one had a little one. Let's see if this thing is different. Do. Should be a little guy in here. Yeah. Are you different? No, it's the same thing. Guardian Scout. Okay, perfect. So we have exactly what we need. So we just need to go down to Puffer Beach now. So I'll actually just fast travel back to the same shrine, but this will take me outside so we don't have to deal with him. And we'll go show our gal the photos, and hopefully she'll give us the shrine orb. To the beach! Let's go to the beach, each. Let's go get away. Wow, just cleared the roof of that, my goodness. Love how bright my electric sword looks at night. It's like a giant glow stick strapped to my back. It's pretty cool. Alright, our gal should be just over here. Hello, are these the photos you wanted? My sweet Roscoe, don't you worry, my special friend. I would never, ever, ever let you go. Unless, of course, I find a way to see a flying guardian and a small one and one that walks around. What if I showed them to you? Huh? Someone's speaking. You'll show me? A guardian? Hey, you, could you please not bother my Roscoe and me? Guardian Skywatcher. It's not like you could show me a guardian or anything. That image. That's a flying guardian. Wow, I feel alive just looking at him. A small guardian. Oh, it looks so vicious for its tiny size. Adorable. Hold on. If you've been able to show me 2 types, then that must mean... a walking guardian? I can't believe it. Nothing could be more dangerous. What an exhilaratingly scary sight. Phew, what a joy. Hey, you, give me that box, okay? I want to look at those images every single day. I can't do that. You can't? I see. How unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to burn those images into my imagination. Well, can I have that orb? Huh? Oh, you mean Roscoe? Sure, that weird sphere thing is all yours. Really, I'm over it. Yeah, I'm all about guardians now. If I close my eyes, I can see them in my imagination. It's glorious. Poor, poor Roscoe. He was dumped like last week's news as soon as she found something bigger and shinier. Aw. Don't worry, man. We'll put you back where you belong. Find you a woman who holds you away. This loon holds whatever that is. Hopefully she holds you a little tighter and doesn't let you go when the next shiny thing passes by. There you have it. That's the shrine we've been waiting to get for a little while now. Guardian slideshow shrine quest complete. Welcome to the Shuka Tatone Shrine. Alright, in here we've got a modest test of strength. To be fair, if a woman were to dump me for a guardian, I'd probably let go. How am I going to compete with a killing machine? It's a good point. Clearly, if that's what she's into, I mean, yeah, you might just have to let her go. Parry it. Nice! Got a flurry rush, let's go. Oh, I missed, but the backsplash was enough. So, okay, that's good. Get up, Link, get up! Link! You're supposed to open your glider! My guy! Nice! Got another flurry rush, though. Timing those good tonight. Bye! One final hit with the Royal Claymore. It broke, and so did the Guardian. I'll take that. And all of its droppings. Let's grab our loot. We got ourselves a Royal Broadsword, but my inventory is full. I think I've already got a couple of those in my inventory. Royal Broadsword, yeah. So, I've got 2 of those, so we'll just leave that one where it is. And we'll grab the orb instead. I gotta go trade in some of these spirit orbs. We've got enough for, what, 3 more hearts at this point? Our stamina's full up, but we're not quite full up on hearts yet, so I should definitely trade those in at some point. Add it to the to-do list. There you go. That was shrine number 108. Only 12 shrines left, which is crazy. Alrighty, now that this is done, next thing I want to do is go see if the damn durians have regrown. We have literally waited like almost 3 hours real time to see if these durians would ever grow back. So hopefully they're there now, and we can grab that Korok seed as well. It's a beautiful day to go check on the durians. Oh my god, I still think they're not grown back. That's crazy. What the heck? We have literally waited hours, and the durians have still not returned for me to try this stupid Korok seed, so... For now, we must wait. We'll try again next stream, I guess. We'll come back after literally days away and see if they've regrown. One final thing I want to do for tonight's stream. There's a shrine right here by Tallara Lake. I think that's where I'd like to go to do the final thing that we'll do for tonight's stream. So Tallara Lake does have a shrine quest. So we'll go pick that up and solve it, whatever it involves. And that'll be a good way to bookend the stream. So we got 54 Korok seeds tonight, and I gotta be honest, I can't remember how many shrines we had at the beginning, but we got a handful of shrines as well. But obviously the big number was the 54 Korok seeds. The other big thing is that we did finish this whole region right here. We finished the Hylia region and have now moved east into Faron. So again, we are moving and grooving. I really like our progress. It takes like 2 fully played in-game days, roughly, or so Reddit told me earlier. I feel like we've played way more than that, though. Like, how many days have passed since we were first at those damn durian trees? But I don't know. Like I said, we'll just leave it for tonight. Hopefully we save, we quit. We load in next week and the durians will finally be regrown, because it is an insane amount of time. Now, I guess the shrine is up on top of that waterfall, so let's equip our swimming gear. It is super advisable to actually complete the Zora quests before you come down to this region, because with so many waterfalls, it can be really difficult to traverse, or it can be really easy depending on if you have this armor or not that allows you to swim up waterfalls. Makes all the difference. Speaking of making all the difference, you know what makes things really hard? When it starts to rain. Ugh, alright. It's fine, that was the only cliff we had to climb up. Now we just gotta swim. Hope we don't get electrocuted mid-swim. Catch a few bass with our hands as we go. Good day to swim up a waterfall, folks. Alright. You dick. This is hard enough as it is without you spitting rocks at me. Oh! Just got up. Oh my goodness. I see our accordion bird friend. He's got another song for us. Hello. Very impressive. Not many could make it up here in such rain. I'd expect no less from a well-worn traveler like yourself. Me? I stay nice and dry. My feathers repel the rain weather well. And my instrument was designed to withstand extreme moisture. When your livelihood revolves around ancient songs, you've got to be prepared for a few raindrops. How are you making a livelihood, anyway? You just stand in random places and play your accordion. I don't pay you, so I'm not sure who is. But anyway, maybe it's just more of a passion project. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? Yeah, let's hear it. Excellent. Without further ado. When a lost hero calls down lightning from the sky. The monk responds from a giant mound on high. So you literally can't access the shrine until you complete the divine beast in the desert, I guess. There's a puzzle in this somewhere, but as far as I can tell, it could apply to a great many things. Anyway, may the light shine ever on your path. A Song of Storms accepted, and yeah, I know exactly what to do. We have to use the power granted to us by our Gerudo friend. So I guess I just do this? No. Huh. I thought that was for sure what I had to do. Good point. What does he do to pay the bills? Generational wealth invested in a trust fund, maybe? Gotta be. Because I don't know how the accordion's cutting it. What did I do wrong? I feel like that was totally what I needed to do. Let's just look it up. A Song of Storms, Breath of the Wild. Da-da-da. Oh, it says I actually need to get struck by lightning. I can't just summon lightning? That's weird. I thought summoning lightning would for sure do it. Well, I'll take one for the team. I'll get zapped. We'll climb right up on the very top. I will equip my most metallic metal items, and we'll just wait for it to happen, I guess. I accidentally just ripped a bunch of hair out of my head. Ouch. You're okay, Jay. Alright, here it comes. You ready for this? Oh, holy shit. I can't believe we survived that. Oh my god. We just got absolutely wrecked, but so did the rocks. And now we can access the shrine, so, yay! That was crazy. Gotta do what you gotta do, though. A Song of Storms complete. No pain, no gain, exactly. Alright, this will be Shrine 109. Hey, it rhymes. Poet, and I didn't even know it. Luckily, we already proved our worth by being zapped within an inch of our life outside. So all that's required of me is to collect— oh, cool! You get rubber tights! These invaluable tights are resistant to electricity. They're made with something called rubber, an ancient technology that no longer exists in this modern age. Wish I had those a second ago. They give you shock resistance. But there we go. We got the rubber tights. And now we'll grab our spirit orb. Bringing our total to 13. Also healing us from that electric shock we have withstood. Alright, so the final count for this evening, guys, is 109 shrines, 754 Korok seeds. We have got almost all of the region towers accessed and the map unlocked, except for Central Hyrule. So on our next stream, we'll finish up the Faron region. There's still a ton of Koroks to find around here, all over in this area. And then we'll be heading to the final area, Central Hyrule and Hyrule Castle. So still lots to do, but again, we made great progress here tonight, which I'm very happy about. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed our comfy, cozy evening in Hyrule. Fooster, thank you for the follow. If you're new around here, and you want to catch up on how we got here, head on over to the YouTube channel. Not only do I create original content for the YouTube channel, right now we're doing 2 Let's Play series. We just started them. They're Crosscode and Citizen Sleeper. So you can go check those out. I do 2 episodes of each every week. We're doing Citizen Sleeper on Mondays and Wednesdays. And we're doing Crosscode on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But as I was saying, not only do I do original content over there, I also upload all of the Twitch VODs. So you can watch our entire journey if you want. Watch us get all 754 Koroks and be caught up before our streams next week. We've got 2 streams next week, guys. Next week will be the last stream of Breath of the Wild for a little while. We're going to take a brief hiatus from the game because I really want to check out Hades 2, and then we'll come back for the final leg of the race, essentially. But we'll be live Monday night and Tuesday night next week. Monday night will be our last Breath of the Wild stream for the time being, and then Tuesday night's going to be super fun because Tuesday night is going to be our monthly community day stream. We're going to be playing Marvel Rivals on Tuesday, and everyone is more than welcome to join in. We'll get a squad going, and it'll be a lot of fun. So that's it for me this evening, everybody. Thank you again for hanging out. I really hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. I had a blast as always, and really appreciate you guys taking time out of your evening to come hang out with me, because it means the world, and it means that I get to have a ton of fun here hanging out with my friends and playing video games. So Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great rest of your week. Please take care of yourselves. Stay safe and all that good stuff. I hope I'll see you guys back here next week, either for some more Breath of the Wild or Marvel Rivals. But yeah, if not, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Before I let you guys go, we are going to send you guys on a little raid. The fun has just begun because my friend Rector is currently streaming right now. Rector is a great friend of mine. He's an awesome streamer, an amazing musician. And speaking of music, he's actually playing a musical game right now. He's playing Brutal Legend, which is a bit of a throwback. So let's head over and say hello to Rector, shall we? Glad you enjoyed the joke today. I sure did, Idaho, and thank you for those biddies as always. I appreciate it. Let's go show Rector some love. TS is putting the raid commands in the chat there. If you're a subscriber, you can copy and paste the first raid command. If you're not a subscriber, you can still copy and paste the second raid. Let's go flood Rector's chat with all the beautiful TIFF raid commands. And yeah, that's it for me, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see y'all next week.